Occupation, life facilitator.
The Assurance Group has a distinctive feature on the assistance market in France, which is its close relations with our insurance partners, shareholders, the CMP Assurance Group and Swiss Life. This has given us a very firm belief that today the insurance industry can no longer continue in the same way as 5 or 10 years ago, and that it will undergo fundamental changes in the coming years to better meet the needs of the insured. This is why we offer services, support, prevention, and why we've already attracted more than 10 million beneficiaries in France with this innovative concept.
Filassistance understood before anyone that in the event of a setback, the consequences for families can be very significant. More than financial support, our experts supply services from psychological counseling to administrative assistance. That's our mindset. During identified sensitive situations, we work in a multidisciplinary team to provide optimum and comprehensive support. In fact, during an upheaval in a person's life, whether professional or personal, there can be many consequences. It's difficult to provide practical help without getting the whole picture. So we meet with the person and then discuss the case among experts. She returned to her home on December 30th. Here you see the situation in terms of clothes and grooming. So maybe contact the son first.
When my mother came out of the hospital, I had to face facts. She'd become dependent and I was lost. She lived close to my home, but I have neither the time nor expertise to take care of her full time. My field assistance policy meant I was able to make a few calls and find solutions. They call that caring for the carers, and I think it's well named. Guarantee assistance adds to this idea of proximity by vehicle assistance and supporting people in their mobility.
I leave reassured. On my last trip, my daughter broke her arm. Thousands of miles away, I couldn't do much. My assistance policy meant that in 2 hours, a person had been found to look after her. Today, it's me who'll need them.
We need a private car for tomorrow for one of our customers.
Hello, Madam Johnson. The assistance service in Paris calling to confirm your reservation for the car and driver tomorrow in Lagos.
Guarantee Assistance is a network of experts and service providers who are available for travelers and their families. Caring for an injured traveler on the other side of the world, rapidly providing help to a driver, supporting a person in preparing for his retirement, or advising young parents. The diversity of situations encountered in an assistance capacity, whether it's an emergency or everyday event, requires high technical and human skills from the support staff. Philippe, where do we stand with this patient, who's had a stroke? She had the stroke on the plane, and she's in the stroke care unit in Singapore. It appears that we will be able to repatriate her in the coming days on a stretcher with a medical escort. Quality is our priority, both in an assistance capacity where we implement the services often in an emergency situation, and in the quality of our networks in France and abroad. The Assurance Group is today, as we have seen, at the forefront of innovation. But we are aware that the world is changing very rapidly and that we have to continue to innovate to offer these support services to new players, the real estate, car, and new car generation sectors. We need to constantly innovate to meet these new expectations, and we will be there.